Hi, it's Rianne. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe. I wanted to make a video sort of highlighting some of the things that I have been doing to kind of keep myself sane during isolation. But before we begin, I want to check in with you guys. So in the comments below, let me know where you live, if you're working from home, if you're still going into work, if you are on self-isolation, or if you're under mandatory lockdown. Let me know. Did I say where you live? I'd love to know where you live, what the situation is like. Let's chat. And to give you a quick update on what's going on here, I live in Amsterdam, but I am an American, and I have been self-quarantining this is day 18, and I actually haven't left my house. My fiance is the one who will leave the house, and he just goes to the grocery store once a week and comes back. And so at first, it was really kind of a shock trying to wrap my head around being inside this apartment for so long. And I swear I went through all the stages of grief, like denial and anger, but we finally arrived at acceptance. Something I found to be really great for me during this time has been to have a sense of accomplishment. And so I have been doing that by learning new things. And I wanted to share with you some of the really great free things that are available online that you can do while we're in this crazy isolation, lockdown, quarantine. So first I want to talk about working out. I have found that working out every day is something that I really benefit from in my everyday life. So while in quarantine, it is a lot harder for me to kind of get myself to work out. I found a YouTube channel, and it is POPSUGAR Fitness. They have really great, very high quality fitness videos. And there's all kinds of different things on there. There's like boxing, yoga, I've been doing bar and Pilates, and a lot of them are just body weight. Like for me, I don't have a home gym. They have workouts that are like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, up to like 45 minutes, an hour. So just like however much time you have, you can kind of select through there. And yeah, I have been really enjoying doing those POPSUGAR workouts from home. If you follow me on Instagram, and if you want to, it's at riannstar, you would know that I have been just raving about these Brit Co Courses. They were nice enough to make the courses free through the end of March. I'm not working with them or anything, they don't know I'm talking about them, but if you use the code SELFCARE, you can get their courses for free through the end of March. And I have already taken 3 of their courses. They are just really great courses. So the first one I took was how to illustrate your pet. So I illustrated Stella in Adobe Illustrator, which I was already paying for because I have the entire Adobe suite and I just didn't know how to use it. So now I do, and I'm so happy about that. And then I took another course on illustrating people, so I illustrated myself. And then I took a third course on hand lettering in Procreate for the iPad. So yeah, they are really short classes. They're about an hour, hour and a half. They're super high quality and they're really fun. And at the end of the day, I just have this really great feeling of accomplishment because I've learned something new and I have something to show for it. And it's been a really great way to kind of take my mind off of getting overwhelmed with the whole quarantine situation. So I have been absolutely loving those. Another way to learn something new is to learn a language, and I have been doing that through Duolingo. This one is a little bit bittersweet for me because I moved to the Netherlands in September, and I was so gung-ho with learning Dutch via Duolingo, and I was making some really good progress. And then Duolingo kind of changed the way that their program works. So you used to be able to practice for as long as you wanted a day. And now there's sort of more restrictions. I think it's because they want you to upgrade to the paid version of Duolingo. But if you don't feel like committing to paying to a language learning software yet, definitely go on Duolingo and see if you can learn a new language. I feel like that's a goal for a lot of people that we just kind of don't really get around to. So that is something that I have really been enjoying as well, although not as much as before they changed it. I hope they change it back. The last free resource I wanted to recommend for kind of bettering yourself is Apple Books. A lot of the classic novels are on the Apple Books app for free download, which is great. That is where I initially started reading Anna Karenina. I think also downloaded Metamorphosis on there. But yeah, I just personally have a goal of reading like almost all of the books on the classic literature lists. And so it's really great that they are free on Apple Books. I personally like Apple Books, but I just really love to have a book in my hand. I also like to give my eyes a little bit of a break from looking at screens. So a lot of times I'll start reading a book on Apple Books and then I'll say, you know what, I really like this book, and then I'll buy the real one. So that way you're not spending like $15 just to get a book and be like, oh my gosh, why? I don't want to read this. So I kind of test it out and then I buy the physical book so I can turn the pages and hold it in my hand and have that really satisfying feeling of finishing a book. So speaking of which, right now I am reading Vanity Fair, and then up next I have Emma, which I'm really excited to read because as soon as I'm done, I'm going to watch the brand new film adaptation. But yeah, those are just a few different things that I have been utilizing that are absolutely free and have been kind of helping me keep my sanity, helping me, you know, have a sense of accomplishment and a feeling of bettering myself. I just feel really great that already at the end of this, I'm going to have so many new skills on Adobe Illustrator and on Procreate, and I'm working on getting my body nice and toned and keeping it healthy, and then I'm also working my mind by reading and learning a language. So all of those things have been super helpful for me. I hope maybe some of them are helpful for you as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram. I usually say if you want to see where I'm traveling, etc., but we're not doing any traveling. So if you want to see what I'm cooking or what I'm up to in my house, you can follow me on Instagram. It's at riannstar. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell notification button, and I will talk to you very soon. Don't forget to wash your hands and stay healthy. Bye guys.